Hey gang, welcome back to Criterion Corner. This is like a start over, like a reset to Criterion Corner. I'm going to do it like I'm doing most of the other videos on my channel right now and use the app on my phone to randomly pick what I watch. I can set the genre to different genres to choose on other things. Well, I can also set it to custom, and I went through and tagged every Criterion I have, so we can do that. I didn't do it for the first film because I wanted to watch this film, and we'll talk about this first. Asphalt Jungle, directed by John Huston. I wanted to watch this film first because I have this ongoing struggle, with film noir. It's one genre that I want to like so bad because I love the premise of the dark mystery crime thing, but some of the ones I have seen have been so over the top with the gangster type thing, like, hey you, that just kind of takes me out of it. But as of right now, I have found two that I absolutely love. First is The Killing. I love that film. It is my favorite Kubrick film, even though it doesn't feel at all like a Kubrick film. But it is my favorite. I love that film. And now Asphalt Jungle. I'm so glad that people started recommending this to me. And a big thing in this was for Sterling Hayden. He was also in The Killing, and as soon as he came on screen, I recognized him. I was like, hey, I know that guy, and he's in the other film that I really like. So hopefully there's more out there around these type of films. Spine number 847, of course. This is the Criterion version of Asphalt Jungle. I just got it on the last sale. Takes place 1950. Well, it doesn't take place in 1950. It was made in 1950. Like I said, John Huston, who has directed something that everybody loves. My personal favorite is The African Queen. And this. I really like this, but I'm just going on other stuff. Starring a very, very young but beautiful Marilyn Monroe. Might even have been like her first big break. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a very big part of the story. And she's just, she's great. She's magnificent in this. Sterling Hayden, of course, I paid a lot of attention to his character because I already knew him and I already felt kind of a link with him due to The Killing. So the story is, basically kind of like The Killing, in a lot of different ways. They are planning to get this money after this gentleman they call Doc gets out of prison. They hatched this scheme to get money. Well, these people are going to screw over these people, and these people are going to do this and that and this. And, this guy's, the lawyer is trying to set people up so that he can get money this way. I mean, it's all over the place. There's no damn way in the world that this is going to work out. Okay? And that's what makes these films so interesting, is to see all of these dominoes put out there on the table, and every single person or group of a couple people have totally bought into this, that all we got to do is that and this and that, and then all of a sudden, there's one little tiny thing that pops in and knocks all the dominoes over and screws up the whole plan, and just destroys anything that they knew they could do. This doesn't end on a good note for anybody. It is a total disaster of a plan. It really is. And there's a few movies like this that I've seen over the years that I'm kind of drawn to them. Another one I can think of right off the top of my hand is A Simple Plan. it just doesn't go right. Nothing goes right. And this one is like the ultimate doesn't go right. They hand pick everybody. Hey, we need a driver. I know this guy. He's great. We need some muscle. Hey, I got this guy. He's awesome. And whatever. And Sterling plays the gunman. And who, until I looked him up a little bit, which I knew he'd been in The Killing, but I didn't know much about him as a character. This was a big dude. He was like 6'5", He did a lot of stuff outside the movie world, and it was kind of an interesting read on him. Now, being new to this genre, I assume a lot of these guys go on to do other films that are in this genre. So I didn't really recognize anybody in it. Maybe I should have somebody that in older or newer films I would have recognized him. But yeah, I really absolutely love this. I'm really glad that I've had multiple people suggest this for me to watch. I bought it just because of that. I bought it because, hey, I really want to like this genre. And so far I have 2. So if you got any other recommendations out there that would even come close to these kind that I like, I'd like to know. Maybe it's something that would interest me. So that's it, Asphalt Jungle. Now at the end of this video, there will be a clip of me randomly picking the next film in the genre files. So stay tuned for that, because I have to film it with another device, because I always film on my phone and I don't have a camera. My camera went to crap again, and I just don't have any way to do it, so I have to do it this way. So just wait for that, and I hope you guys have a great day. Later. Alright gang, I chose not to use another device to film this because it's just too much of a hassle to go get Gannon's phone and bring it over here and film it and whatever. So what I did is I shook it off camera until I can figure out another way to do it. That's just what we're going to have to do. I do always pick the first one that pops up unless I just watched it, and I mean just watched it, which I try not to do with Criterion, so we should be safe. So with the shake of the phone, we got spine number 90, Kwaidan, Kobayashi's Kwaidan. I have watched this quite a bit ago, and I have to say it's a very interesting watch. It's 4 separate ghost stories in the spirit of Asian ghost stories, which are a lot better than our ghost stories. So if you have a copy of this and you watch these videos and you enjoy talking about the Criterions and whatever, go ahead and watch it with me, and we can talk about it in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. So with that, I'll let you go. Later.